Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to do the packet tracer activity from chapter 13. Use ICMP to test and correct network connectivity. So from the chapter we got to learn what is the ICMP and how can we do the ping and the trace route. Actually, in a nutshell, first when we would like to check the connectivity between the nodes in the network, first we use the ping. And if the ping does not work correctly for some reason, we use trace route, where the ping is only to check the reachability of the end node on the network, but trace route it will check all the routers in the path. And of course we can diagnose, or we can recognize which router in the path has the problem. Okay, so let's see the objectives. So here in this lab you will use ICMP. When we are talking about ICMP, it means ping and traceroute, both of them, to test a network connectivity and locate network problems. You will also correct simple configuration issues and restore connectivity to the network. Use ICMP to locate connectivity issues, and then we configure network devices to correct connectivity issues. Okay, so we have problems here in the configuration and we need to use ping and traceroute to correct them. So background, customers have been complaining that they cannot reach some network resources. You have been asked to test connectivity in the network. You use ICMP. Again, ICMP means ping or traceroute, to find out which resources are unreachable and the location from which they cannot be reached. Then you use trace to locate the point at which network connectivity is broken. Finally, you fix the errors that you find to restore connectivity to the network. Okay, so instructions, what we have, all hosts should have connectivity. So okay, and then wait until the lights are green, and now they are green. Select the host, use ICMP ping to determine which hosts are reachable from the host, and then if the host is found unreachable, use ICMP tracer to locate the general location of the network, and then finally locate the specific error and correct them. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm using this PC1, and I will try to ping other nodes on the network. So let's come from here, and then let's try to ping first laptop A with the IP address. Here we have laptop A, so let's try ping, and 10.1.10, and it works, so we don't have any problem here. Now from this, let's try to ping PC4. Let's see PC4 with this IP address. So we have ping, and then 10.10.5.10. We have request timeout. Let's wait and see. Okay, we have request timeout. 10.10.5.10. Yes, 10.10.5.10. So as you can see, we could not manage to ping PC4. So there is a problem here, and we don't know where is exactly the problem, here or here or here or where. So to do that, to know where it is, let's use trace route. It's a trace and then RT for route, and then again 10.10.5.10. As you can see here, we have 3 routers, 1, 2, 3, and it was successfully reached. The second one is also successfully reached. The third one is also successfully reached. So what does it mean? It means that the problem in the PC itself. So let's check the PC. the IP addresses. So it is 10.10.5.10, okay. Subnet 25, 225, 225, it's also okay. And the default gateway it's 10.10.5.1, and here is the problem, 10.10.5.11, not 10.10.y. So this is the problem here. Okay, let's now reach again to see what we'll have. Let's try to do the trace route again. It should work. Yes, it's working. Now the ping also should work. Okay, it's working. That's very cool. Okay, so what we need to do also more, you can see our progressing. We need to reach to check if server 1 is reachable or not. So let's see what is the IP address of server 1. It is 10.10.5.20. Okay, we still request timeout. Let's see, okay, we have also a problem with the server. We already checked the trace route. We checked the three routers when IB version 4 are correctly configured. So we are sure that the problem is in the server itself. So let's see what is the IP addresses here for server 1. So you can see here it's DHCP, and we should assign it the IP address as a static. So let's do this. 10.10.5.20, 255, 255, 255.0. Default gateway for server 1 is 10.10, 10.10, 5.1, 10.10, 5.1, yes, and we don't need to assign DNS server. Okay, let's see again. Yes, it's okay. Let's try to ping. Okay, now it's working, as you can see. Actually, the first one is request timeout due to the ARP process, if you know, because actually at the beginning the device does not know the IRP for, and that's why it's request timeout in the case of switches. Okay, so we finish also from this. So from IB version 4, let's try to check this server here. Ping 203.0.113.100. Okay, so we can reach also this server. So from here we managed to ping this one, we managed to ping this one, and this one, and this one. Now let's move forward to the IB version 6. So we will choose this PC and we will try to ping all the devices inside this network. But of course we will use IB version 6. So from PC2, let's ping PC3, 201, and then DP8, and then 1, then 20. Okay, it's reachable. Just I will copy this just in case. Okay, so from here we managed to ping this one. Let's try to ping laptop 8, laptop B. And here laptop B IP address is 510. As you can see here what we have the destination unreachable. So what we have to do now, we have to repeat it but with traceroute. Check which router has a problem. So from one here, this is okay. Second one, we are trying also to see it. It's also okay. And here is the problem. So here it doesn't matter because the time, this is related to the time. But here is when the router has the problem. So this is the router in the third one. So this one, 1, 2, third one has the problem here. Let's try to see what is the first. We have gigabit Ethernet 000. We have S01. We have gigabit Ethernet 001. First thing when you do troubleshooting, enable show running configuration. This is the first part that you have to check. And you check the IP addresses on the port PTR3. Gigabit Ethernet, it's IP version 4, so we need to check IP version 6. Gigabit Ethernet 001. This one. And as you can see here, this is the link local address, and here this is the IP address, and you can see here there is a problem because here is 5 and here is 6. Okay, and let's see the second one, S01, S serial interface 010, 200 TP3. This is the correct one also, but here is the problem, so we need to change here the IP address. Okay, so configure terminal, interface gigabit Ethernet 001, no IP address, no IP version 6. We will delete the old one. (2001) it was DB8 6. Let's check again to make sure. 164, and then we correct it to make it 5, and then we reset shutdown, and then we enable again no shutdown. So this is how we reset, and you can see here our progressing is 100, so we finished, but just do the ping again, exit from here. Okay, now the ICMP is working. Let's do the ping. Okay, the ping to the laptop B is reachable. Let's continue forward and let's try to ping laptop C. And laptop C is 520, and also it's reachable. And let's try now to ping the server here. Let's see 80, and then 100. It's also reachable. So as you can see here, our grade is 100, and we used ICMP first. You can use ping. If ping doesn't work, then you can use traceroute to check where is exactly the problem. That's all about this activity.